Since the virus began sickening people in China in 2019, there have been thousands of recorded deaths, and some of those people who died have been celebrities, performers, politicians, and the like. Before getting into the Fast 10 list, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get our notifications first when we upload a new video. Number 10. Joe Diffie. If you're a fan of country music, odds are the news of Joe Diffie's passing hit you particularly hard. Diffie announced through his publicist that he tested positive for COVID-19 on March 27th. He remained in critical condition from the disease for 2 days, and he died on March 29th at the age of 61. Diffie is the first country music star to succumb to the disease, and his passing was noted by his peers with heartfelt posts on Twitter, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Number 9. Floyd Cardoz. Fans of the hit series Top Chef are in mourning following the death of celebrated Indian-American chef Floyd Cardoz. In addition to his time in front of the cameras for Top Chef Masters, Cardoz was the executive chef at New York City's Pawala and Tabla eateries. Cardoz traveled from Mumbai to New York through Frankfurt in early March. He died from complications of the virus on March 25th at a hospital in New Jersey. Number 8. Maria Mercader. Though she may not have been as well known to people outside the world of news, Maria Mercader was a driving force in news and reporting for CBS, where she worked for more than 3 decades. Mercader began her professional career in 1987 as a page at CBS. She shifted from page duty to the network's news program with CBS NewsPath, where she produced various pieces distributed via CBS's affiliate stations. Mercader won an Emmy Award for her work as a producer, and she climbed the ranks at CBS to become the Director of Talent Strategy in 2016. Her work there diversified the workplace and helped to facilitate more involvement with various minority groups, including the Asian American Journalist Association and many others. For more than 2 decades, Mercader fought cancer and other illnesses, and when she went to a hospital in New York City for treatment, she succumbed to COVID-19 at that location and passed away on March 29th at the age of 54. Number 7. Terrence McNally. Terrence McNally was a prominent playwright, screenwriter, and librettist who is often described as the Bard of American theater. He was considered to be one of the greatest contemporary playwrights of the American theater, and he earned that distinction through 56 years of work in the field. He received the coveted Tony Award for Best Play for 2 of his works, and the Tony Award for Best Book of a Musical for another 2. McNally's work spanned 6 decades, and they included Broadway plays, off-Broadway plays, films, and pretty much anything and everything he could get his hands on. His work is played around the world, and his passing was a blow to everyone who loves the theater. On March 24th, he passed away following complications from COVID-19 in a hospital in Florida. Number 6. Princess Maria Teresa of Bourbon-Parma. She spent her life working to further social causes as an activist, which earned her the nickname Red Princess. She was a monarchist, and she sadly holds the distinction of being the first member of a royal family to die from COVID-19. On March 27th, Princess Maria Teresa died at the age of 86 from complications brought on by COVID-19. Number 5. Nashom Wooden. Folks may not immediately recognize the name Nashom Wooden, but it's not because he wasn't famous. It's due to people being more familiar with his drag queen persona, Mana Foot. Interestingly, he came up with the persona while working as a manager in a Manhattan men's clothing department at Patricia Field's boutique. Wooden later appeared as Mona Foot in the film Flawless, where he also performed the song of the same name with The Ones. Wooden phased out his Mona Foot identity in his later life, and while he did test positive for HIV, he had an undetectable viral load. That infection didn't appear to be the cause of his death, as he died as a result of complications from COVID-19 in New York City on March 23rd. He was 50 at the time of his death. Number 4. Manu Dibango. Dibango's career spanned 6 decades, consisting of numerous hits, though he is likely best known for his 1972 single, Sol Makasa. That hit would later be sampled by Michael Jackson, Kanye West, and many more prominent musicians all around the world. Dibango's career began at the age of 15 after he moved to Paris just after World War II. He played saxophone and piano and quickly became a regular in the European jazz circuit. News of Dibango's illness came on his Facebook page, which noted he was hospitalized with an infection from COVID-19 on March 18th. His Facebook page confirmed the following week that he passed away on March 24th from the virus at the age of 86. Number 3. Lucia Bose. Italy is one of the hardest hit nations where COVID-19 is concerned, and it seems nobody is safe from infection. She originally worked in a bakery, but in 1947, she won the second edition of the Miss Italia Beauty Contest, which launched her career as an actress. Eventually, she returned to acting and starred numerous roles, with her most recent work in 2007. On March 23rd, she passed away from pneumonia, complicated by a COVID-19 infection. Number 2. Daniel Azulay. His work was highly regarded in the art community, and he is probably best known for his children's series, Terma du Lambe Lambe. At the age of 21, he created a newspaper strip called Capito Kipo, and just 5 years later, he launched Terma du Lambe Lambe. His work helped to teach the children growing up in the 1980s about ecology, art design, and many other subjects. He traveled the globe inhibiting his work and giving lectures. Azulay died in his hometown of Rio de Janeiro at the age of 72. Number 1. Dr. Li Wenliang. That's certainly true of Dr. Li Wenliang, a Chinese ophthalmologist who worked at Wuhan Central Hospital in China. In December 2019, Wenliang began warning his colleagues about a possible outbreak of a disease that resembled SARS. That disease was later named COVID-19, making Dr. Wenliang the first physician to raise the alert that the disease was going to cause problems. On January 3rd, he was admonished by the Wuhan police for making false comments on the internet. He went back to work and later contracted the virus from a patient. Dr. Wenliang passed away on February 7th at the age of 33. Don't forget to wash your hands, keep your distance from others, and remember, we will get through this.